Okay. Go ahead.
All right. When Aunt May was sick, David Lee would come home from school, would climb up on the bed with her and pat her and tell her how pretty she was. And she would pretend that everything was all right. And she loved her children. David Lee was a baby then, and he was in the 3rd grade in school. And that little red-headed boy, and we liked him. We loved for David Lee. And Mary Ann would be there, and she'd take care of David Lee. And they all loved Aunt May. You know, Aunt May was my 1st grade teacher, 2nd grade teacher. And I didn't know that Uncle George was dating her then, but he was. That was I remember when they got married, they came by and told us they were married. And then after they were married, they went to Furman. Uncle George went to Furman, and Aunt May lived down there with him, with the 3 children. And of course, this was before any of the children were in school. You tell me when to stop.
No, keep talking.
What?
Keep talking.
Aunt May was as I said, my teacher. And one time, Mama we went to Pinehurst School, and we had to carry our lunch with us. It was at that time, it was just a 1 teacher room. And Mama would pack our lunch, and she always would pack a piece of peach pie, and that was one thing. And Letha was eating peach pie, and Aunt May said, "What kind of pie is that?" And Letha says, "It's none of your business." I thought Aunt May was going to tear her up, but she didn't. She said it really wasn't any of her business, but it looked good, and she knew.
Yes, sir. Tell about the annual at Furman.
When Uncle George went to Furman, they lived in a house behind the practice ball field where the boys practiced football. And they'd go sit on the sidelines and watch them practice. And the boys would come over to Hebe. He was a little red-headed boy, curly-headed. And they would stick pennies in his hat and pretend they were pulling pennies from his hair. So we always said that he was the boy that had pennies in his hair. So one year when they were there, they were getting the annual up, and they made a picture of Uncle George's 3 children. They were sitting on the sidelines, and the heading said, "The little beams beam." And we always enjoyed getting Uncle George's annual out and looking at the little beams beaming.
Okay.